I want to pose the question, could you drive the Stelvio Pass for less than the cost of a track day at Silverstone? In 20 years, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do rather than the things that you did. Follow your dreams, act on your plans, do it now, not someday. Live every day as if it will be your last. It might be a journey of self-discovery or a challenge. You never know whether it's 1,000 miles to a single tank or whether it's racing the sun. It might mean to meet up with a fellow petrolhead to discuss their collection and their adventures and love of cars. Either way, you already know from the title of this video. For me, it's all in the future. I'm Ed, and this is a Backroad Adventures edition of Backroad Hero. I hope you enjoy the video. For the same cost as a typical track day in Silverstone, say the GP circuit, which is about £500, could you actually go, fly to Italy, hire a car, stay a couple of nights, maybe throw in a Ferrari visit? Could it be done for the same cost as that track day? No, I can't lay claim to the original idea. It's all this guy's fault. Rich Duesberg, that's a nom de plume. The very thing is, though, it's all about time. I would love to take the Alfa Giulia down to Italy, spend some time down there, enjoy the food and all the rest of it, but it's just the time that it takes. Cost, time, fuel, wear and tear. Track days are the same. The cost, the wear and tear, the brakes, the brake pads, the tyres, the fuel, it all starts to mount up. So even at once, oh, this is my favourite bit. I'm sorry, I'm such a kid, I can't resist. The whole idea behind it is get a low-cost flight. I have priced everything up and I'll come to the very, very end. So this is the 5th of July. I'm returning on the 7th of July and all the costs were done just a few days ago. So it's last minute stuff. It's by myself. The only thing I've actually done is book the car hire because, of course, I'll be flying myself to Bologna this evening in the Airbus, and I'll be flying myself back again on the 7th. So I won't have time to do the Ferrari visit, as I would suggest, on day 3 before catching your flight home. So imagine being able to fly out on day 1, stay in Bologna, hire a car for day 2, drive the Stelvio Pass, back again, leaving the car back that evening, so 1 days of hire. And then on day 3, go and visit the Ferrari museum and fly home that evening, all for less than 500 quid. Now, can it be done? Hey, we'll wait and see. Now, I'm expecting something like a Fiat 500, and I'm going to make sure that I tick the all-important collision damage waiver insurance. Well, midway through the day, this is James. Hello. Say hello. James is going to come along with us. He's kindly accepted my invitation to go and do the Stelvio, although he's already been before. Straight to bed when we get from Ljubljana up to Heathrow again and then down to Bologna. So I'll catch you tomorrow. We'll go and pick the car up. We'll see what we got. It'll be a bit of a surprise. Well, may I present to you the beast of Bologna. Hey, you've heard of the Beast of Turin. Well, this is the Beastie of Bologna. As fully expected, we were planning on a Fiat 500. James slept in today. He slept through his alarm, so he won't be joining me. Here we are, halfway. What they don't tell you is the the simple fact that the Stelvio Pass from Bologna is about 400 kilometers away. That's my fault for piss poor planning. 6 P's. Prior preparation prevents piss poor performance. But anyway, we got the car for all day. I can drop it back at the hotel that we're staying at. I've got to crack on. It's going to be 8 hours in the car today, and I've got it for 14 hours. So that's some going. Hiring a car and then driving it for the entire time. But it seems to be working okay. So this is it. The start of the Stelvio Pass. Lots of cyclists, lots of motorcycles, and it looks like anything faster than a Fiat 500 is a bit wasted. So, okay, bit of wheel spin. So the road condition, it's sketchy, it's wet, it's slippery, but absolutely spectacular. Really narrow, so I fear for the wing mirrors a little bit, but I can kind of understand what the fuss is about. Little mountain pass. There's a few scooters. Oh God, cyclists. And walls. So a few rocks rolling down onto the roadside as well. But just looking at the map ahead, hopefully it'll save that. The twisties.
You got something behind your eyes, the way you're talking, it's a cheap disguise. We were made to chase the light, but you got saved on a moonless night. Get free tonight, set it all on fire.
Well, there it is, the ultimate switchbacks, the Stelvio Pass. We made it to the top, just right by the big orange viewing platform and restaurant out behind. I found a quiet spot to talk to myself out the back. The little 500, there it is, parked up behind me. It made it as well. So in conclusion, was it worth the 400-kilometer run? Yes, absolutely. You know what? It's a day out. Why not? Bologna is a bit further than some of the other airports. Verona's a bit closer. Do I miss the Alfa Giulia? Yes, of course I do. It would be nice to feel it. However, the big trek from the UK via the Eurotunnel and then the drive down and all the rest of it, several extra days, etc., isn't exactly worth it. So then, this is the end of the evening. I've just done the final top up of fuel for the little Fit 500. So the final figures are in. The costs are here. Ryanair flights out of Stansted. Outbound on the 5th of July, returning on the 7th. It was £183.23. Now that's carry-on baggage only. The accommodation, 2 nights in the centre of Bologna, £97.83. And that was done through booking.com, of course. The car hire then, 24 hours. I could leave it back at 8:30 tomorrow morning because I picked it up. It's a 24-hour hire, including the collision damage waiver. It was £127.55. Now, the fuel. Filled up a couple of times just to make sure. The final top-up was here at £64.42. The Autostrasses, the high-speed motorway networks, the easiest way to do it, it was 4 hours, 15 minutes each way. We've done over 800 kilometers here today. It all took about 11 hours in total. To the Autostrasses, £33.53, so £16.75 or thereabouts each way. Grand total then is £506.56. So within £7 of that £499 track day at Silverstone. Now share it with a friend and split the costs, and of course you can reduce the cost further than that. So one of those bucket list things was the Fiat 500 up to the job. Was it worth the 400-kilometer jaunt up here? Yeah, once in a lifetime. Does the 500 work? To be honest, it has the spirit of a lion really on this one. And to be honest, with the amount of cyclists around, motorcycles, people coming the other direction and not a hugely wide road, I couldn't fault it. It would be nice to have driven the Alfa Giulia, the Quadrifoglio up and down here. To be honest, I think it would be a bit wasted. to cut out the whole of that journey across Europe through the Eurotunnel and all the rest of it. I think this is the way to do it on the cheap for less than 500 quid. So that gets a big thumbs up from me. If you've liked this and want to stay tuned for more adventures that I've got planned, then please do subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll see you for the next one. All the best now. Bye-bye.